checking if my stream
Or you,
is taking sound. That's what I was trying to do. Edit
all right, all works.
7, save. We should be live on YouTube and on X. I just need to make sure that everything is not bugging at the moment. Alright, I think we are live. If anyone in the chat can help me out and check if we are live, that would be literally a lifesaver. So yeah, honestly, like it's been like the next couple of months are gonna be the most exciting. The community should be aware that TG is coming around early February. This is alpha for you guys. The announcement is gonna be coming soon once we lock in the date, but it's gonna be Q1. But even more alpha, it's gonna be around the early February. So keep your eyes out, keep your expectations nice and high, because a lot of stuff is gonna get released in the next couple of weeks, and then around Christmas time, then around January, we've got the public sale happening very soon. We've got a lot of stuff around the gift horse, around the hub, around the token. Everything is gonna be kicking off like wildfire at the moment. Yeah, Antonius wants to do a level check on Tycoon. To be honest, AK, I haven't been able to play Tycoon for the last week after the wipe. I don't have time or whatever. I'm still like on level 3, I think.
So do I? I'm not really allowed to play on our production board, I'd say. Which is fair for the community. Like it's kind of painful to filter out who's the dev, who is not, because we like keep the information private. And we've got somewhat linking between the Telegram account and the game username, but we still try to like get the least participation just to check out the new features. Basic rules of fair play.
Exactly. But on the other hand, like I still am part of the.
That side, they have a lot of stuff.
I'm still like checking the prod so that we can understand if there's anything big happening that's troublesome. But the community is giving us feedback in that sense so that we can iron out the bugs as fast as possible, even if they can be a bit big at times and they take some time.
Yeah, which is actually amazing, because if I remember, like a few months ago, we didn't have that much feedback and bug reports, which either meant we had less bugs or we had lesser communities. Hopefully, that's second.
Awesome. I'm being told we're live on both X and YouTube. That's making me very happy. Because lately I've been having some connection issues and no stream was going on. Alright, how's everyone doing in the community? We've got the weekend coming up. We've got Sunday, the day where we are officially telling you guys to take a chill break. No referrals on Sunday are gonna be counted. So take a chill day on Sunday. What else? What else is exciting? The ambassador program. We've got we're in the middle of the 2 weeks of the refreshed ambassador program. We're gonna be also onboarding new ambassadors very soon. We're gonna be kicking off a very big ambassador campaign for everyone that's gonna be passing the required points, and it's gonna be one hell of a new ride. We're gonna be helping you out get more traction, and you're gonna be helping us likewise. We're gonna be creating something that's a win-win for everyone in here. Oh, Shanto, I'll ping me, and I'll try to recheck it. But honestly, I've got like around 600, maybe 610 unread messages. They get cut off at times, so ping me at like every other day so that I can literally see the text that you sent me. Yeah, Antonius, LFG. Wow, this week has like this Friday we've got like 27 on here. How many we've got on X? Maybe we got some audience. Everything is working good. I've got the backend team also telling me there is no bugs. Everything is live as good as it gets. Shanto has 5 roles. Yeah, man, you're the OG. I would say you and Emmanuel have always been on, like under my radar. I always see you guys. So everyone is losing their patience concerning the ongoing ambassador program. No response to our message from Voidborn. I'll check with him today. I'll see what's up. I didn't have time to check your messages. I'll also try to be over the weekend online on Discord. So if anything, ping me if Voidburn is not answering fast enough. We'll sort you out as fast as possible. These 2 weeks, you have to be patient with us because there's a lot of technical stuff we're trying to figure out, and we're connecting you outside of Zeely. You're gonna be connected to a new, more professional like dashboard where you're gonna be actually being rewarded as effectively and as good as possible. So yeah, this like patience for 1 more week, I would say. What else is happening on your end, AK? Have you had any time, any free time for yourself, for your partner, maybe some chill week?
Not at all. I haven't actually been leaving my house for a very long time at this point. It's not only because of work, but there's like a lot of other stuff that's happening. I'm a PhD student, and the exams are coming. They always like 2-3 weeks prior to New Year's Eve, and then you have to kind of mix up. You have to order all the presents for the family. You have to take the exams, and it's a very busy period before the New Year's Eve when you have to like develop a lot of stuff before that and make sure it works while you're away on holiday. But other than that, yeah, nothing much. It's just like real life grinding, and I'm really looking forward to seeing. I'm a big fan of ice hockey, and there's a match ongoing right now, which I've been watching for like for the first period. But for the second, we have the AMA session, so I had to stop it. But every time I stop watching it, I come back. There's a lot of interesting stuff that happened.
Yeah, I remember when we had.
So yeah, I'm trying to most insights.
I remember when we had our podcast, the one we did back in like a couple of months back. You always were checking your phone for the score.
Exactly, I know, because those were playoffs, but currently the team I'm cheering for is on the edge of not being able to participate in playoffs, which is a sad thing, but somehow they're struggling.
I've got a question.
Hopefully
for
they'll
you
get
from the
there.
community. AK, do you know if the APs will be added from the Tycoon season into Hub soon? Do you have a lock date?
We do not have the log date, but it's going to be next week. There will be an announcement that the AP was distributed.
So keep your lookout. Announcement is gonna come out on both the communities and the social media platforms, and you'll see it. It's gonna be an exponential number. I know the numbers approximately how much everyone should get, so it's gonna be something quite exciting. It's gonna get the OGs apart from everyone, the OGs that have been with us since the beginning.
Yeah, those are actually not small numbers that we've detected. They're quite big.
In addition to that, our Engage bot is now also converting to APs. So keep on engaging, keep on getting the most use out of the Engage bot inside the community. Those are also going to be converted to APs, and you'll get even more GHT after the end of the season. Yeah, what else can we tell them? There's a lot of work happening in the commerce side. We're finalizing a couple of new theories regarding wish lists and all that. Hopefully, we're gonna have an MVP for you guys to use around Christmas time. Hopefully, I can't promise you anything regarding that. In addition, I've got something else I can confirm. Next week, we're gonna be expanding. We have 2 weekly spaces starting at last from next week. Plus, I'm gonna be going to at least 2 panels each week. Plus, AK is gonna be joining me whenever he has the minute. So you're gonna be hearing my voice a lot, more than 4 hours each week. Hopefully, you can take it. But we're gonna be expanding our reach. We're gonna be connecting with other projects. We're gonna be partnering up with a lot of people. So keep a lookout. Next week is gonna be the activation of a huge marketing campaign, I would say. Where is your gift from the team, Santo? I'm trying to figure out how to get it globally. It's kind of a headache, especially since we've got a lot of countries that are have their own like logistics and legals and all that. But we are working on getting some merch out there that's gonna be possibly like it's gonna be possible for you guys to receive it. All right, any more questions, guys? By the way, AK, I totally forgot that Hades 2 came out this year. It's a contender for Game of the Year from what I'm hearing.
It came out, I think, almost half a year ago. Not gonna lie, I remember playing it when it was in early access. But I'd say the contendant for the Game of the Year, the most significant one, is a Clair Obscure, Expedition 33.
I have it downloaded. I still did not launch it.
You should. You should. You have. It's a very nice game, especially that you know it's from Ubisoft developers who were like fired for not being very, how do you say, not very productive or something like that. That's what they say. And in the end, they've made the game which is like 5 steps ahead of Assassin's Shadows, and I don't even know the Assassin's Creed name because I stopped caring like 4 years ago, 5.
What happened after Odyssey? I don't remember. Origins, then Odyssey. Were like the meh ones, and after that we had a couple, from what I know.
And because they were sold to EA, and then the microtransaction politics of those companies, they really just destroyed the fan base. For especially when it comes for like single player game with microtransactions, and that's something I will never understand.
People are asking, will the glitch concerning the Tycoon game be fixed soon? The profits aren't adding up, and profit per sales aren't also increasing after upgrading certificate.
Well, these were fixed today, actually. Oh, in fact, yesterday in the evening they were fixed. So do you still?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm asking. That was fixed like yesterday or this morning. So do you still encounter this issue? And if yes, we would definitely need your ID, Telegram ID.
Send over your Telegram ID again. Tag me or AK. We'll forward it and check with the backend. Yeah. What just happened? Yeah, it's been one nice week. Next week is gonna be even nicer. By the way, I went to the concert, the orchestra. It was amazing. I loved mostly listening to the soundtrack of Dune. That was something out of this world, honestly. And Pirates of the Caribbean. I love that part.
Yeah, actually, one of my family members have also been to an orchestra a couple of days ago, and it was like Interstellar, I think. That was let me see. I can't remember. Star Wars for sure. Pirates of the Caribbean for sure. Like they play mostly same stuff that they have.
Yeah, I think that's also the Hans Zimmer stuff because like the one I was at, I had Interstellar at the end too, so it was like a compilation of all his soundtracks over the years. Santo helping out, yeah. We already told him open a ticket and tag me or AK, or the mods, and they forwarded to us in the internal chats too. What else? Honestly, I'm glad that we created the idea of a Sunday for a chill day for the community because I've seen people grinding even on Sundays and it gets to a point of a burnout. But I hope this is a reason where we are forcing them to take a chill break, touch some grass, or some snow even in some areas right now. Even though it's not snowing on my side for some reason, even though it's December already.
Yeah, mine started slightly snowing, like a very thin layer of snow you can see on the street. But like when you look at the grass, it's there. When you look at the asphalt, it's not there anymore. So it's not cold enough, I suppose. But it is giving a little bit of Christmas vibes. and the music is playing everywhere.
It's also playing over at my place. Whenever I'm not on call, I'm listening to some ABBA. Let's say
I
chilling a
would
bit.
lose my mind listening to that all the time.
I
Every
don't know.
Christmas.
I'm a
Now,
very
shall we
Christmassy
put
person.
Christmas music into Tycoon to make people want to close it faster? Or
On Tycoon, I have the music and sounds off. I cannot take music coming out of my phone.
yeah, then maybe I've actually never asked the community about the soundtrack. What do you think of the soundtrack, guys? I mean, if you don't like it, we'll make it for you. We change it slightly.
Who do we have from the mods over in the chat right now? Maybe we can do literally a vote if we like the soundtrack, or we maybe change it to something else. They want something new, man.
They want something new. Okay, I'll keep that in my mind. I'll see if I can put my composer skills into actions, which are absolutely horrible. But
they also want to visit other people's stores on Tycoon.
we know that one. We actually have that one planned. It just really depends on the readiness of the mechanics that we're currently making, and especially you see. Some of the community guys are complaining the bug still is reoccurring, which is our top priorities, as that's the main game mechanic, which shouldn't be broken, which was never broken, in fact, before the wipe. So we really need to identify what happened. It's like the first case ever, the Prophet has like got backwards. Like, it's very interesting.
I trust that. All right. What else, guys? Do you have any more questions? By the way, don't forget we have our space coming up in 38 minutes over on X with Doodle Genix, and we also have a new project around sports and football and all that jazz, telling us about what their idea and their vision into the future on blockchain. So that's gonna be a fun space to dig into something that's kind of new. It's not betting; it's something along the side of co-ownership in some sense. We'll check it out with them. They'll tell us a bit more about it, and we'll see what else. It's all about community, all about ecosystems, and how people are getting into the communities of the future. All right. I'm gonna give you a minute, guys. If you have questions, we'll answer them. If not, me and Ake need a couple of minutes to at least take a break and have our lunch because it's late now and I still didn't eat today.
Lucky you had your breakfast.
I had some yogurt at like 6-7 hours ago, and that's it.
My breakfast will be happening in 30 minutes, despite being awake for like 12 hours already.
Tell me about it. I've been up for like 9.5. Close to
fixed
10.
my.
Yeah. It seems so. No one has any questions. I'll let you start ending it, and I'll finish after you, my man. Do you have any closing thoughts?
The most important thing we really need to do right now is manage all the bugs that are occurring. So really, if something feels odd, if something feels broken, or just pulls you back with your progression, just let us know immediately. This is our top priority. But until then, I'm just giving a huge thanks to all of you guys, especially for our growing community, and welcome to those who we're seeing for the first time. Yeah, we run that AMA every week on Fridays at the same time. So hoping to share your thoughts and enjoy your weekend and upcoming week.
Exactly. That's also my thoughts. Guys, let's have a very chill and very fun weekend. Take a chill break, especially on Sunday. We're making sure that even your referral progress on Sunday is posted so that you can actually take a break. I'm wishing you all the best. A very chill weekend. please look after your relatives, your close ones, your loved ones, especially health-wise. We don't want anyone to get sick, especially the last couple of weeks have been hellish for a lot of people around me. And right now, I would say keep a lookout for announcements. Next week, we're gonna have a number of new campaigns starting off, so I'm gonna keep you posted. And keep a lookout for the spaces that I'm gonna be joining. So, yeah, if any questions, tag me on Discord. Discord is faster than Telegram because on Telegram I've got a lot of business stuff and it gets overcrowded. Tag me on Discord and the mods, if anything, will retag me and get me to connect with you if anything happens. Other than that, nice weekend. Let's go chill a bit, and peace out.